everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into common interior design mistakes that might be making your home look cheap. Now, y'all know I'm all about creating spaces that feel warm, inviting, and full of life. I'll also share some simple fixes to help you create a more sophisticated and stylish space. Let's be honest, folks, clutter is the arch-enemy of a stylish home. Start by decluttering each room, one at a time. Go through your belongings and ask yourself, have I used this in the last year? If the answer is no, it's probably time to let it go. Donate it, sell it, or if it's truly seen better days, toss it. Now, once you've decluttered, it's time to invest in some smart storage solutions. Think baskets, bins, floating shelves, anything that helps you corral your belongings and keep them out of sight. The key is to find storage solutions that are both functional and stylish. Don't be afraid to get creative and think outside the box. And remember, a clutter-free home is a happy home. It creates a sense of calm and order, allowing you to fully relax and enjoy your beautiful space. Y'all, lighting is like the jewelry of a room. It can make or break the entire ambiance. The right lighting can make your home feel warm, inviting, and oh so cozy. One of my favorite ways to create a cozy atmosphere is by layering different types of lighting. Start with ambient lighting like a statement chandelier or pendant light to provide overall illumination. Then add in some accent lighting like table lamps or sconces to highlight specific areas or architectural features. And don't forget about task lighting like reading lamps or under cabinet lighting for those areas where you need a little extra brightness. Warm, soft white bulbs are ideal for living rooms and bedrooms as they create a relaxing and inviting atmosphere. Cool, bright white bulbs are better suited for kitchens and bathrooms where you need more task lighting. Trust me, a few simple changes can make a world of difference. Now let's talk about furniture. Just like a good marriage, the furniture in your home should complement each other, not clash. When you mix and match different styles, colors, and textures without a cohesive plan, it can make your home look messy and unplanned. But don't worry, creating a harmonious look doesn't mean everything has to match perfectly. In fact, a little bit of contrast can add visual interest and personality to your space. Start by choosing a dominant style for your room. Do you gravitate towards modern farmhouse, industrial chic, or maybe something more traditional? Once you have a style in mind, you can start selecting furniture pieces that fit within that aesthetic. It's all about finding pieces that speak to you and work well together. Don't be afraid to mix and match different textures, materials, and even time periods. The key is to create a sense of balance and harmony. So have fun with it, and don't be afraid to experiment until you find a look you love. Y'all, when it comes to creating a home that looks and feels expensive, materials matter. Investing in quality materials not only elevates the overall aesthetic of your space, but also ensures that your furniture and finishes stand the test of time. Think of it like this. Would you rather have a beautiful, handcrafted dining table made from solid wood that will last for generations, or a flimsy, mass-produced table that's likely to fall apart after a few years? Now, I understand that budget is always a consideration, but that doesn't mean you have to sacrifice quality for affordability. There are plenty of ways to incorporate high-quality materials into your home without breaking the bank. For example, instead of covering your entire living room floor in expensive hardwood, consider using it as an accent and then complementing it with more budget-friendly options like laminate or tile. Another tip is to look for sales and discounts. Many furniture stores have clearance sections where you can find amazing deals on high-quality pieces. When choosing materials, consider both durability and style. Have you ever walked into a room and felt like the furniture was either swallowing the space or getting lost in its vastness? That, my friends, is a classic case of poor scale and proportion. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. It just doesn't work. Getting the scale and proportion right is crucial to creating a harmonious and visually appealing space. One of the most common mistakes people make is choosing furniture that's either too large or too small for the room. A massive sectional sofa might look great in a furniture showroom, but it will completely overwhelm a small living room. On the other hand, tiny furniture can make a large room feel cold and uninviting. The key is to find the right balance. Before you buy any furniture, measure your space carefully. Use painter's tape to mark out the dimensions of each piece on your floor. This will give you a better sense of how much space the furniture will take up and how it will flow within the room. Remember to factor in walkways and doorways. Now let's talk about those outdated or damaged items that might be dragging down your home's style. We all have them. That old armchair we inherited from Aunt Mildred, or the coffee table with the water rings that just won't budge. While sentimental value is important, holding on to items that are past their prime can make your home feel stuck in a time warp. But don't worry, you don't have to get rid of everything. Sometimes, all it takes is a little TLC to breathe new life into old pieces. Reupholstering a worn-out sofa with a fresh, modern fabric can completely transform its look and feel. A fresh coat of paint can work wonders on outdated furniture, giving it a new lease on life. Surround yourself with pieces that you love, that tell your story, and that make you feel happy. Now, let's talk about themed decor. While it's fun to incorporate elements that reflect your interests and passions, going overboard with a theme can make your home look more like a novelty shop than a stylish sanctuary. The key to successfully incorporating themed decor is to strike a balance. Instead of going all out, choose a few key pieces that reflect your interests and use them sparingly throughout your space. For example, if you're a travel enthusiast, instead of covering your walls with maps and globes, choose a few meaningful souvenirs from your adventures and display them on a bookshelf or mantel. Another way to incorporate themed decor tastefully is to focus on color palettes and patterns. For instance, if you love the beach, incorporate shades of blue, green, and sandy beige into your decor. Use natural textures like linen, cotton, and rattan to evoke a coastal vibe. Embrace your passions, but do so in a way that feels authentic, stylish, and inviting. And y'all, let's talk about those bare walls. While a minimalist approach can be chic, leaving your walls completely bare can make your home feel unfinished and uninviting. Think of your walls as a blank canvas just waiting to be adorned with your personal style and creativity. But don't worry, decorating your walls doesn't have to be daunting or expensive. There are countless ways to add personality and interest to your space without breaking the bank. One of my favorite ways to add warmth and texture to a room is with a gallery wall. Gather up your favorite family photos, art prints, or even vintage postcards, and arrange them in a cohesive and visually appealing display. Don't be afraid to mix and match different frame styles and sizes for a more eclectic look. If you're feeling crafty, why not create your own artwork? A simple canvas, some acrylic paints, and a little imagination are all you need to create a one-of-a-kind masterpiece, or try your hand at macrame or weaving. Remember, your walls are an extension of your personal style. Now let's talk about texture. Just like a well-seasoned dish, a well-designed room needs a variety of textures to create depth, interest, and visual appeal. A room lacking texture can feel flat, boring, and uninviting. Imagine walking into a room where everything is smooth and shiny. It might look clean and modern, but it would also feel cold and impersonal. Now, imagine that same room with the addition of a chunky knit throw draped over the sofa, a sisal rug grounding the seating area, and a collection of woven baskets adding warmth and texture to the walls. See the difference? Texture adds another layer of sensory experience to your home, making it feel more inviting and lived in. There are countless ways to incorporate texture into your decor. One of the easiest ways is through textiles. Think plush velvet pillows, cozy wool blankets, and nubby linen curtains. Layering different textures creates a sense of depth and dimension, making your space feel more dynamic and interesting. Y'all, a well-designed home is not just about aesthetics, it's also about functionality. The way you arrange your furniture and define different areas within your home can greatly impact its overall flow and livability. A poorly planned layout can make your home feel cramped, cluttered, and downright frustrating to navigate. Before you start pushing furniture around, take some time to think about how you and your family use each space. Do you love to entertain? Create a designated seating area that encourages conversation and flow. Is your family always on the go? Designate a drop zone near the entryway for keys, bags, and shoes to keep clutter at bay. Once you have a clear understanding of your needs, you can start thinking about furniture placement. Create a focal point in each room, whether it's a fireplace, a large window, or a statement piece of furniture. Arrange your furniture around this focal point to create a natural flow. Don't overcrowd your space with too much furniture. Today we covered 10 common mistakes that can make your home look cheap. From clutter to lighting, furniture choices to materials, and even the importance of texture and flow, we've explored simple yet impactful ways to elevate your home's style. Remember, creating a beautiful and inviting space doesn't require a big budget, just a little bit of intention and creativity. Implement these tips to elevate your home's style and sophistication. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips.